May 25th, 2021, Italian hive inspection. This is a hive top feeder. Most of these frames are probably all honey. Empty comb, all capped honey. Bit of capped honey. This is all capped honey. Nice solid frame of capped honey. This is just their reserves for when they go in the winter. They'll be cut down to 2 boxes. So anything past the 2 boxes will be for harvest. I'm not expecting to see the queen in there, saying this is all reserves. Once I open this, they should get a little feisty, so we might use a little bit of smoke. Smoke just blocks their pheromones so they don't send off any warning pheromones, so they don't want to attack. Empty frame, drawing it out a little bit. Resource frame, a little bit of bees on there. Once we get more towards the center of the hive, there'll be more bees in here. A little bit of nectar in there. I usually pull out 3 frames to leave me extra room, so I can just slide the frames. There's more resources. Drawn comb, ready to have eggs laid in it. Smoke just calms them down. Alright, here we go. We got some capped brood. Right here's the queen. Right there, she's doing really good. We lost the queen in here that came with our package. She's actually doing quite well. Got capped brood in here already. She was only released about last week. You can see her right there in the middle. Put her right back in here. Get you more of a solid frame of brood. There we go, capped brood. A little bit of nectar in there. This here that's extended out, this is all drone brood, which are the males. just a newbie. Right there. Really light colored bee is a newborn. In the top you can see there's a little bit of pollen in there. Lots of pollen over here. She's slow. I mean, she was only released about a week ago, so. Not a lot, just nectar. Lots of pollen in here. You can see the very light yellow. So it's probably dandelion, a little bit of clover. This is a new hive this year. We lost it last year due to moisture. Honey here. The shiny stuff is nectar. Pull this one, empty frame. And the resource frame. Capped honey. I believe the real dark color, that's either pollen or propolis. More resources. Really dark colored. Alright, put the hive back together. Nice and slow. Try to keep them calm. Queen should be on that frame. Yep, straight there. Nice and gentle. And put the resource frames back in. This one's heavy. Got a lot of resources on it. And then, I don't know if you can see it. Right here, there's a drawn out comb here. This is basically the same here. This is what you buy. Nothing there. Put this side in. This brown stuff I'm scraping is propolis, which is basically glue, which seals up their hive for them. Probably weighs like 60, 70 pounds. It's not light. So this is basically what's left over from last year's bees. One trying to attack me. Add another frame. Honey frames. This is called a super. This is called a hive body. Try to line it up. Supers are smaller frames. These will basically be just honey. There are 10 frames per box. Try to center them. And the hive feeder, which is empty, which I planned on it being empty. Screw off the lid. This is 2 to 1 sugar water, so it's 2 cups of sugar to 1 cup of water, which is basically just an alternative to honey for them when it's rainy or they can't get out. So they still have something to feed their hive with. There we go. Nice and full. Back on. And then when I press this, it's like a plunger, and I'll let sugar water out. I'll show you here in a second. Here's what the bottom of it is. This pushes the plunger up, and this fills with honey. And Try to get the bees off there. They don't drown them. Okay. This little notch goes in there. And then this fills up with sugar water. And then they're good to go for another week. This is just another, just to keep it so we can have it closed up, sealed up. This notch goes up. They have a way to get out of the top of the hive, right here. And then it's all closed up. Thank you for watching at Hilltop Hives.